One. Hello, everybody. This is JD again. You all hear a lot of me saying, "In God we trust, in God we trust, in God we trust." And that might have you wondering, what kind of president would this guy be? Am I going to be the type that says, "Oh God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?" No, that's not in God we trust. That's not a leader. It's a follower. I already told you I was going to provide leadership. I'm not going to wait and say, "God, show me the way," or anything. No, that ain't what God and God we trust means, at least to me. Before I explain it to you, I want you to think about what "in God we trust" means to you. Think about that for a few minutes. What does "in God we trust" mean to you? What type of person would constantly say "in God we trust"? It's not a dollar bill. It's a motto of our nation. What does it actually mean? Well, it doesn't mean for you to sit there and say, "God, show me the way. God, what am I to do?" No, it has nothing to do with that. Because if you're going to sit there and say, "God, show me the way. God, what am I going to do?" You're going to get what you think is nothing. Because you won't recognize. So, what does "in God we trust" mean to me? Now, I've said it enough. I should tell you. As a leader, I am and I must do my very best for this nation and you, the people. Nothing less will be acceptable. I must do the utmost of my ability, my very best. And here's what "in God we trust." I trust in God that when I do my very best, I trust in God that I will have done the right thing. He will have given me enough guidance so that I have done the right thing. I'm not going to wait for some message or anything. I will do what needs to be done when it needs to be done to the very utmost best of my ability for you, the people, and trust in God that I do the right thing. That's what "in God we trust" means to me. Not to sit there. Just like I have said hundreds of times. When God closes one door, He opens up hundreds more for you to choose. But you have to get up and walk through that door. In other words, you got to do your very best. And your rewards will come to you. But if you sit there and expect others to tell you what to do, then don't expect anything in return. As a leader, you must present options to the people for them to choose. And when they choose, you have to decide. And that's where your very best is required. Because you must choose for the people as the people. Lead a nation of leaders, not a nation of followers. That's what our president needs to be. So understand that when I say "in God I trust" does not mean I sit there and do nothing. Because when I sit there and do nothing, I get nothing. I know that over and over again. I have seen it throughout my life. But when I take action and do my very best, it always somehow seems to work out. Even though there are some things that go wrong, it always seems to work out. And I trust in God that I do my very best will be the right thing. And that's what I'm going to give you, the people of this nation. The very utmost, ultimate best that I can be, and trust in God that my decisions will be the right ones. For you, the people, more than anything else. I will not accept anything less from me to give to you as president. That is the job that requires the very ultimate best And I must be focused on you, the people, to ensure that you get the best that I can be, and I trust in God that I'll make the right decision. That's what, when I say I trust in God, is exactly what I mean. I will do my very best for you, the people, and I will trust in God that I make the right decisions. That is what I mean. As a leader, I know I must lead. As an experienced leader, I know what that is. That's sometimes you might say I was too much of a leader. That's where I would get in trouble sometimes because other people don't like someone who's stronger in leadership than they are, or if they're given a position of leadership and they really don't have much. I mean, look at Obama. He gets upset when people who show more leadership than he has. I don't. So as long as I do my very best for you, to the utmost of my ability, and I trust in God that I have made the right decision, I will continue to help this country grow into what the nation should be. And yes, in God I trust. But unless I do my very best, in God I trust has no meaning. Unless I lead and my decisions are made to the best of my ability, in God we trust has no meaning whatsoever. So that's what it means for me to do my very best for you, the people, as the president, and trust in God that I make the right decisions. Okay? Thank you. Short video to tell you what it actually means to me. Might have different meanings to you, but that's what it means to me. That I am to do my very best to the ultimate of my ability and trust in God that I will make the right decisions. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is JD.